Hello class, today we are going to make this cute little penguin. Well, he's not so little, he is a big penguin. All right, so let me show you what you need and how to put this together. You're gonna need a big black sheet of paper, a medium white sheet of paper, and a small orange sheet of paper. I did go ahead and fold the orange sheet of paper in half twice and mark where you're supposed to cut to help you out. All right, so the first thing you want to do, you're going to have tracers. You're going to use the big tracer on the big paper. So let's put that little tracer aside. This penguin, what's really cool about him, he is, I call him P3 because he uses 3 pieces of paper for each color to assemble the penguin. All right, so you're gonna have a white crayon in your supply basket, and you're gonna wanna center, make sure that you don't have this over here, because we're gonna be using these corners to make his wings. So you want to center the very large gumdrop on your paper, and take your white crayon and just trace around it. All right, and then you want to, before I cut it out, these corners are gonna be my wings. So that straight edge is really helpful. So I'm gonna go down the straight edge and kind of over like a triangle. It almost looks like a fin for like a dolphin or even a shark. So I'm gonna go, basically I'm making a triangle in this area. So I'm gonna go down the side, curve, and come back like a triangle. So you've got these 2 triangle shapes that are gonna be your wings, and you've got this big gumdrop shape that's gonna be your body. All right, so you're gonna see scissors in your basket, and once you've got these items traced on your black paper, you're gonna cut out as carefully as you can, the body. Here's a little trick. If you match the corners, you can decide which wing you feel like you did better. I feel like I did better on this side, and I don't need that, so I'm gonna snip it off. I just need these 2 wings, but if I fold them together and hold them together, I can cut them together, and instead of cutting twice, I'm going to cut once. All right, we have 3 pieces to make our penguin body. All right, so let's set that aside. And the next thing you want to do, that was a large paper, you want to get your medium paper and the medium tracer. All right, again, you want to make sure that you center that because you're gonna take this empty tape roll and put it in the corner to make his eyes. All right, so I'm gonna use a pencil on the inside. You know, actually, if you wanna make really big eyes, I'm gonna slide that tracer down a little so I can fit this all the way and make some nice big eyes. So do your eyes first, because after you do your eyes, then if I had done my eyes second, I might not have had enough room. I can now slide this down a little to make sure I have enough room, and then quickly trace around the medium pattern. Again, you're gonna cut carefully. And this is gonna be his belly. I'm gonna put that aside and cut these 2 eyes. Again, you can line these up. Because remember, if you don't line them up perfectly, it's okay because we'll just use the side that we didn't draw on. So put your corners together then just do the best you can to cut around the circle. You can see I kind of made a mistake there. That's okay. He's still going to look really cute. All right, so now again, we have 3 pieces, 3 white pieces. Make sure you put the side with the pencil down because we don't want that showing. And finally, I made this part easy for you. 1, 2, and we don't need these. Now you actually end up with 4 pieces because of the way you cut it. So I usually get rid of the one that has the marker on it because you only need 3. All right, so let's grab our 3 pieces, 3 orange pieces, 3 white pieces, and 3 black pieces, and let's glue them together. I like to start by gluing the belly on first, and I see some pencil here, so this is the side I want to put glue on. I want the part that doesn't have pencil to be the side that you see. All right, so since I've got a little pencil line there, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly glue. I like to put a little glue in the middle. And since I see crayon right there, I'm gonna flip it over this way. I don't want the side with the crayon to show. And this is a good point before you start gluing. Put your name. And that way you're sure to get the correct side. Flip it over. There's no crayon in this side. Line the bottom up. Try to make sure it's even on both sides. So we're gonna center that the best we can and press it down. And then after I put the belly, make sure to find, the sides are not all even. This is the longest side. Make sure you put it down and look like that looks funny. And that looks funny. That looks funny. Okay, the first one was the right way. That's the longest side. So now we're gonna put a little glue on the back side of the orange. And we didn't have any drawing on the orange, so we don't have to worry about which side we put it on. And I'm gonna put half on the belly and half in the black. The next thing I do, find the side that shows the pencil, put the glue on the pencil side, and I have a little chunk of glue, so I'm gonna kind of smoosh that out or pick it up because I don't want it to be lumpy underneath. And I'm just gonna set his eyeballs kind of right on top of his beak. They kind of fit. See how it kind of fits right on top in between the beak? And we'll use a black marker to give him some eyeballs. And then we're gonna glue his wings on. And so you basically just have to decide, how do you like his wings? Are you gonna put one up and one down? Are they gonna be the same? So remember, the white sides are down. So you could go like this. You could switch them like that. You could put one up and one down. I think I'm gonna do that. I kind of like that one up and one down. So I'm gonna put a very thin strip of glue right here. Again, one of those little chunks. I wipe that up because I don't want it to be lumpy. I'm gonna put his wing there. And then a little strip of glue. I'm only putting the glue right in the area behind where I'm holding this crayon. You don't need a lot of glue for this. And this side I'm gonna put down, kind of like he's, sliding or playing or dancing even. All right, and the very last thing I wanna do is put his feet on. So make sure when you put his feet on, put them under there first and make sure they look right. Like you don't want one of the feet to be kind of funny like that. You want to make sure they look even. So take a look at how your feet are placed. I'm making sure that these two little points kind of touch. I'm gonna push him up a little. I'm gonna put a little circle of glue at the very top. I've got the little flippers touching, and I'm gonna try to make sure it's even. I'm gonna slide over that and just place it down on his feet. And ladies and gentlemen, you have now created the cutest little penguin. He's dancing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have fun.